Today is the half marathon and the buses are running a half hour earlier, which is just fantastic. So for the half marathon and the full marathon, the starting line is actually in a different location, if you guys don't know that already. We're actually way back out onto 535 or something like that. So there's a private entrance over here, a restricted entrance that's only for runners. So any spectators can't actually go back that way because they're trying to restrict that to only runners. So this is where Taylor and I part ways. And if you guys want to see what it's like to run the race, you can go back and watch the live stream, because I'm going to try and live stream the entire race. And notice that I said try, because who knows what's going to happen.
All right, so the race starts in about an hour. Josh won't start right at the beginning because he's in Corral H, and they do it by corral, and then they do waves of corrals. So it'll be a while till he gets going. But I want to get over to the TTC and get a spot along the fence before the race actually starts. So I am leaving Epcot. I'm gonna take the monorail right over to the TTC. So the really nice thing about the monorail this morning is that it's like running very frequently. So normally the monorail comes here only like every 15 or 20 minutes. One actually just pulled out as another one was coming into Epcot, so coming very quick, which is really nice. And it's actually bringing resort guests from over at like Magic Kingdom area, so they don't have to take buses, they can take the monorail instead. So they are running super early this morning, which is awesome. So I'm at the TTC and Josh has actually not even started yet. It's about 6:10, but Peter Brookhart should actually be coming through anytime, so I'm watching and I'm waiting. And then our friends James and Brenda, and then Josh will be coming. I almost missed Peter going by. I just got him at the tail end there. So now we just continue to wait and cheer everybody on. There's James and Brenda! Brenda! James! Awesome! Josh! Josh! Do you want to go to the bathroom? Get up that one? Yeah, do you want to go to the bathroom?
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. Love you. Bye. Josh just ran through at the TTC, so he's going to be headed to Magic Kingdom. And I am going to make my way over to the Polynesian and try and get him running through there. So I could have just gone to Magic Kingdom and then saw him at the finish line, but I kind of wanted to do something different this year because I've actually never even watched the half marathon. So this is actually kind of like a new, unique experience for me. So I am back on the monorail heading over to Epcot. I've been tracking Josh by watching the live stream and it's actually been working out really nicely. So he's actually almost to Epcot, so I'm hoping this monorail leaves very soon so I can make it to the finish line. So Josh should be making his way to the ramp that comes back to Epcot, and I'm actually gonna go up here to the finish line because I actually have the cheer squad package. So that means I have reserved seating, first come first serve, with like small refreshments and like a full bleacher section. You can stand up against the fence It's actually pretty nice from what it looks like. It also came with reserve seating for tomorrow as well in Magic Kingdom and at the finish line, and same thing, small refreshments. And then I actually got a like multi-use blanket and a like cowbell, but I didn't bring the blanket because it's warm out today, so I don't really need it. And you do have to pay extra for the ChEAR Squad package. You can do both days or just one or the other. For both days it was about $100, so that's for the reserved seating, the snacks, and the multi-use blanket. So the ChEAR Squad area actually also has its own bathrooms, which is actually kind of nice. I mean, it's still the same porta potties, but like it's our own area. So there's some tables and chairs over here too. I'm gonna go see what they have to snack on. I kind of want to drink. Yeah, pretty awesome. So I will say this ChEAR Squad area is actually pretty nice because you're not fighting with so many people to get up to the fence. Like, it's kind of like you come up here when your people are coming through and then step aside. Like, it's nice. It's like literally just me with nobody around behind me. He's got 3 races down. He's got 1 to go tomorrow. So
I'm not even halfway through this thing in mileage.
Technically, no. Oh boy. The majority of it's tomorrow. So we will see you bright and early in the morning. It is now the morning of the marathon, and we're actually driving over to Epcot this morning because we are checked out of Caribbean Beach today. So we're getting here a little bit earlier than we would if we were riding the bus. So we're actually kind of driving right in. There is no issues right now with traffic because we're here so early. It's like 2 o'clock. So we're gonna get parked, get all checked in, ready to go. So driving here was much quicker than the buses because we were some of the first people let in through security. And we are gonna meet Goofy to start because Josh didn't meet him yesterday because it was like really busy by the time we got here and then really busy when we finished, well, when Josh finished the race. So we've heard from a few friends that there is a lot of traffic trying to get in here to Epcot. So our suggestion, if you do any Run Disney event, is to get to the starting line, wherever that may be, as early as possible. So today security opened at 2:30. We were actually here 15 minutes before it opened because we drove over instead of riding a bus. Your best bet is if you stay on property and ride one of the race buses over, then you really don't have to worry about it at all. But sitting in traffic, trying to get in here can be quite stressful if you're like doing a race for the first time, or even if you're like Josh and you've done multiple races. We like to get here early, that way we don't have to stress out about anything. But right now I'm about to get on the monorail, head over to the TTC, and then transfer to go to Magic Kingdom. The top male runner is going to be coming through like super soon. I hear people cheering down there. It's possible they might be coming right now because I have been tracking the leaders to see where they're at. Well, not quite yet, but they should be coming anytime. So a few things I just wanted to let you know about. So here in Magic Kingdom, you actually cannot get to Magic Kingdom by walking from the Contemporary, so you have to take the monorail because that would only be able to remain open for so long because of where the runners have to run. So you have to take a monorail. You can take the express monorail or the resort monorail. However, you cannot get dropped off at Magic Kingdom until 5 a.m. Hello. Yeah, sure. Yeah, so 5 a.m. is when you can get here to Magic Kingdom. And that's for this year because the marathon started at 5. So last year we couldn't get dropped off at Magic Kingdom by a monorail until 5:30 because it started at 5:30. I actually took the express monorail, which started running a few minutes before 5, and we got around here right around 5 o'clock. They let us off, and then they actually held us out front because the marathon started a few minutes late this year because there was so much traffic and people couldn't get into the corrals, and it was craziness. So, and it was like a different course and yeah, all kinds of crazy stuff. So they held us at the front and they finally let us in once the marathon officially started. And I am cheer squad today again, so I actually have to reserve seating along with everybody else that has the cheer squad package up in front of the castle. And you can pretty much stand wherever you want in Magic Kingdom along the race course, but it's basically all just right here in front of the castle. You can't actually get into the park yet because it's not open, and you don't have to have a park ticket to come in here first thing in the morning, which is really nice. But that's also why they only let you in this main like Cinderella Castle area in Main Street USA. Another really nice thing is that they actually have all of the gift shops open over on the left-hand side of Main Street USA. So like the Emporium and Casey's Corner and that sort of thing. And yes, I did say Casey's Corner. It is open and they're actually serving breakfast sandwiches and coffees and like drinks and sodas and that sort of thing. So that's actually really nice that they have that open here this morning. But yeah, the atmosphere here is awesome. Everybody starts cheering whenever people come, and the cheering actually will not even stop once those runners start coming through very consistently. So I'm gonna head back up to the cheer squad and get my spot before these runners start coming through. Taking your picture. Hi.
All right, we're gonna go run now.
Hey, bye.
Bye.
So I got to see Josh run through Magic Kingdom, which is actually like kind of stressful watching people run, because once they actually come to you, like the person you're watching for, like they just come by so quick, and it's like, oh my gosh, if I don't press record or I don't press the camera button, I'm gonna miss them. But I got him both times. I saw him run up Main Street, and then when he came out through the castle. So I'm actually not going to see him again until he comes to the finish line. So I'm just gonna go hang out at the finish line with the cheer squad section that's over there. Super loud here, but Josh is running through World Showcase right now. He live streamed this entire race. This is insane. I can't wait to see him come to the finish line.
I did it. I don't have any medals on because I put them in the bag because my back literally feels like it's broken. And the medals are literally so heavy, it's like weighing me down like this. So it might be a one and done, I'm not sure yet.
So Josh completed his first ever dopey challenge and his, I'm not sure how many half marathon and marathon here at Walt Disney World. It was awesome.
4 or 5.
It was like so epic at the end when he was coming into the finish line. It was so awesome. But let us know if you have ever done a dopey challenge here at Walt Disney World Marathon Weekend.